A little bit lower. That's great. Got it.
And
A sneak preview of Century 21, which is the name of Seattle's 1962 World's Fair.
In Seattle, once the World's Fair took place, there was sort of a blossoming of interest in the arts. ArtsFund was formed originally by major Seattle business people who said, we need to do something to help develop professional arts in Seattle, and sought to help fund only about 9 organizations at the time. During the years that I was president and CEO of ArtsFund, we were trying to develop a better way to fund all the arts. What has happened in the evolution of ArtsFund? They've expanded to take a statewide focus, and that's a very positive change and a very positive direction for the organization. Arts are important because they are stimulating and they keep you interested in people and things and places and stories. So it's important because it nourishes the soul.
Over the past year, ArtsFund has continued to execute on our mission to support the arts through leadership, advocacy, and grant making in order to build a more healthy, equitable, and creative Washington.
Since I joined the board, I think the thing that I'm most proud of is how much our grant making has expanded. With the support of the Paul G. Allen Accelerator Grant, we've been able to provide 811 grantees with funding in all but one county in Washington.
The deaf community and disability communities in general are not a monolith. Super diverse, intersectional, multi-identity. Representation matters on all levels. Deaf Spotlight is one of the only multidisciplinary organizations in the Pacific Northwest that's run for and by deaf, deafblind, and hard of hearing audiences. We started the organization from scratch. We didn't have the knowledge and resources in place at the time. Everything that we've done, we've had to learn on the fly. We've had to figure out HR, financing, fundraising, programs. When we're growing like we are, there's going to be more growing pains.
At ArtsFund, we prioritize unrestricted funding because we know that the organizations and the people closest to the work know best how to get the most impact out of those dollars.
The unrestricted funding means that we can be more flexible, more nimble in the different activities and programs that we offer. ArtsFund is like an investor and also a steward. They see our potential in our organization and they recognize the opportunity for growth. I've been pretty lucky in this field. I can continue to support the arts and see artists grow, and that's what we want to be all about.
Accessibility is key to the work that we do at ArtsFund because it focuses us on reducing barriers to access and allows for everyone to more fully participate in arts and culture and gain from the benefits that they provide.
The arts really changed my life. All the opportunities that I have had in my career and in my life so far would have never happened without access to the arts. I was invited to join the company in 2001, and I danced at PMB until 2015 when I retired as a soloist. Leaving the stage for any artist is a sad moment in your career, and trying to figure out what to do next is always challenging for a lot of us. Luckily, at PMB, we have a program called Second Stage, which is a dancer transition program. After dancing, I'm learning all these new things about how organizations work, what's needed, what's required, how do you advocate for your organization. And I was like, this is definitely a path that I can see myself on. Now, being an arts leader, I see it as my duty to open up paths for people who come behind me, to provide opportunities for them to learn, to grow, so that we can continue to move forward into the future. Organizations like PMB would not be able to survive or thrive without the help of organizations like ArtsFund. So giving meaningfully, giving thoughtfully, giving freely is really important for the future of the arts and for the future of our society.
Arts creates a more vibrant society, It gives us opportunities to learn and grow and express ourselves. And I think that shouldn't be restricted to just a certain group of people, that all people deserve that in their lives.
Gallery One is a leading visual arts provider in Kittitas County. At Gallery One, part of the mission is access for all. The art education program serves the kids that live in Ellensburg itself, but also the Ellensburg area and in Kittitas County as a whole. By partnering with schools around the county, we're able to serve over 800 students every year.
This past year marks our 25th anniversary of our board leadership training program, which is a prime example of our leadership work within the community.
Working with the board on strategic planning and having had that course in the leadership training program, I really came to understand what it means and the value of it. We're really fortunate to have ArtsFund with us, and by investing in that, you're really investing in the people of Washington State.
ArtsFund is strengthening the sector by providing financial, capacity, and advocacy opportunities for organizations across the state. We are just one part of the puzzle, but we hope to serve as an example for those that are looking to make their communities better through the use of arts and culture.
I just can't imagine living in a community that didn't care about the arts. Art is actually incredibly important for bringing people together.
The arts plays a critical role in our communities and in our lives individually. And I encourage all of us to consider the role that arts has played in our own lives and give accordingly to support ArtsFund as we work to create access to arts and culture for all.